A selection of quotes from anti-video game activist Jack Thompson. Honestly, are all of you gamers on drugs or what? Kids don't have liberties. Do your research. You know, there are sociopaths everywhere. Some of them are in government. Some of them are at Take-Two. In fact, we got a bunch of sociopaths in Edinburgh, Scotland, sitting around in kilts, sipping their single malt whiskey, spreading racial, hurtful stereotypes in this country. Racist comments? Identifying the racism of the Japanese and the religious bigotry of some Muslim is racism? My, are you confused or doped up? The video game community? What's next? The necromancy community? Or else? I've been on more Canadian news outlets than you've been on welfare lines. Funny how adults who are not doped up and or immersed in games keep turning to my message, and to me, for help. It drives you little bats crazy. I love the smell of burning gamers in the morning. Do you need an IQ below room temp to be a gamer and post here? You all need to put down the controllers, get a life, and join the Force, thereby leaving the dark side behind. Get behind me, Satan. That's you, Junior. Right. Got it, hun. I'll pray you have no more children. Read again whom I want to have contact me. Have the games fucked your brains up? It says to only contact me if you have been harmed. Fuck off. You're right. I have better things to do than bother with gamers' ideas. Which is the latest oxymoron. Video gamer, pixelantes are the domestic version of radical Islamists as you continually threaten with violence those who simply disagree with you. How terribly revealing. Oh, go buy a suicide game and get real good at it, won't you? Nobody shoots anybody in the face unless you're a hitman or a gamer. Hail PS2! Hail Halo! Hail Grand Theft Auto! Video games equals drugs? The left side of gamers' brains are disabled, as the Harvard, Indiana, and Michigan State University studies prove. You all ought to be more concerned about that. Duh. Because most gamers are like you, unable to see behind their faux self-righteousness and your obsession with your fun, regardless of the consequences of others. Gamers are involved in a wholly masturbatory activity to the exclusion of all other concerns. Why do I have contempt for you, gamers? Because you are contemptible. And you're allowed to say that with that face. Wow. Jack Thompson! And before you ask, yes, he actually did say that. I would extend my condolences to you on your loss of consciousness, but you're a gamer, and gamers, by definition, lost all sentient being status upon the purchase of Grand Theft Auto. Hooah! And before anyone asks, yes, the hooah was actually there in the quote. So sorry that you can't handle the First Amendment like an adult. Better results? What in the world are you talking about? You on drugs in addition to games? Nice blasphemy. I'm not preaching the truth to you. Oh, how right you are, Mr. Thompson. I've forgotten more about the First Amendment than you'll ever know. I enjoy doing what I do, and I think I've got a First Amendment right to annoy people. Jack Thompson win despite the Taliban pixelantes. No, I have lots of time because I don't waste it playing video games. Enjoy it while it lasts, as your industry that mentally molests minors for money is on life support. My attitude is why I am going to heaven, and you, apparently, are going to hell. Please go to hell more quietly. Thank you. Jack Thompson! P.S. Write me again, Warren, and I'll do something about it. Warning! Fact alert for all knucklehead pixelantes! For all you gamer morons who claim, sans your frontal lobes, that there is no evidence that playing violent games causes harm in minors, please read this, if you are still able to read. Hooah! And if you buy such a game, labeled in that fashion, Especially if you buy it at Best Buy, you get free of charge a giant M tattooed on your forehead, right there at the point of sale device. That particular M will stand for moron, which is presently a synonym for gamer. David Walsh disagrees, but Best Buy wants him to disagree. You pixel-anti knuckleheads. Oh, I apologize for being redundant. It's all very confusing to game politics. Dennis McCauley is absolutely correct. He is confused. My thoughts for you is an oxymoron. Hooah! Jack Thompson! Learn how to spell, please, and get off the game so that your frontal lobes can heal so that you can spell. Have an honest job. I serve God, and Hal serves Mammon. Look it up, dimwit. Honestly, do you have to certify a retailer that your IQ has been suppressed 30 points by video gameplay in order to get these games? Maybe we needed an IQ test for mature rated games rather than age ID. Jack Thompson! You really need a brain scan. I actually have a life, and I have intelligent people I can call. It would be being silly. Put down the controller and grow a brain. Frontal lobes, actually. You take yourselves way too seriously. Jackass Thompson! Gamers are akin to the Hitler Youth. Let's see. And this one is my favorite. Oh, go buy a suicide game and get real good at it, won't you? Yeah, he actually said that. You can find it at jackthompson.org. And, finally, as something I should all tell you, please send this to pretty much everyone you know who is either for video games, so they can have a nice laugh, or against video games, so they can basically laugh at Jack Thompson because he's an idiot. And then say, oh, well, at least we're not that guy.